Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle. I am Lori Anne Casdia. Our goal here at Healthy Lifestyle is to inspire, educate, and empower you to fulfill a healthy, emotional, spiritual, and physical life so you can feel empowered to live the life you have always wanted and dreamed. And as our good friends at Facebook will see that we are live here having a Thanksgiving feast, and I am so thankful and grateful and appreciative for everything that everyone has done for me throughout the year. And I'm surrounded with my besties. I have Linda Marie, Paul, I have Deborah Albion, and we have Christine Hart online because she was being socially responsible and had been exposed to someone. And so she's self-quarantining to make sure everybody's safe. But Linda Marie brought this feast to her house before she came here to start our adventures. So we're all enjoying in studio having this. And I'm just so grateful because like I was saying to you ladies before, I really sincerely appreciate it. We all need support. I know that I'm an international mentor. I mentor people all over the world. And yet I need people, too, who surround me. And you guys are the people who lift me up and support me and do things like this, you crazy loons. But thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Lori Anne, my bestie.
Ah, you're such a dolly. And in the control room is Anthony Pamela, who refuses to come in here and eat his food.
But
we got to see right here, Anthony.
Anthony.
Come on in. You got to shut the door on the way in.
No one will see you. You can eat
You're not
quietly
on camera. We put you over there, so you're not on camera. Come on. You got to come in.
Eat, drink.
So we won't stop until that happens. All right.
You got him.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Michael Joseph will be here with us, but he has to be in charge of the control board.
That's true.
And right here.
And Michael Joseph, please. And Michael Joseph also was on
amazing.
Facebook Live at the beginning. He waved as he got his piece of bread. And you're in there making yummy noises over there, Michael. What's that about?
Bread?
I'm stuffing my face. That's what I'm about.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Ann. So that's Anthony. He's just giving kisses, but he won't come on.
So you're too far.
So let's explain to the listeners how this came about, and I want to talk about what we're all thankful for. It's really important to let everybody know about their being thankful. It's important to be grateful, and the reason is you can't be grateful and angry at the same time. It's impossible. Try it. You can't do it.
That's what Christine was telling us the last time as well. Your energy is high or low. And the higher energy takes over the negative energy every time.
So much vibration in this room right now on such a high level. It's amazing. So I love you ladies. I want to cheer to you.
Cheers.
Cheer to you. And you too, Ann and Michael, for everything you do for us for the last few years. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Cheers.
The best. And cheers to all our listeners. Thank you so much for being there, following us. And there's a lot more stuff coming soon. So, Linda Marie, share with us what you're thankful for.
I am thankful, of course, for having all these beautiful people around me today and all my new friends that I've made this year. I'm so lucky that I am at the Crescent Beach Club, and I was asked to be a part of their corporate sales division, the sales department, and do more so corporate sales. And I've had the opportunity to meet so many amazing people and so many businesses here on Long Island. And I don't think anybody realizes all the businesses that are here on Long Island, all the work that we do, corporations, the airports, the not-for-profits, all the little businesses, the delis, the cleaning companies. It's amazing. All the things that makes our world work. And I'm thankful that I've gotten to meet so many people this year. And it's been wonderful. In 2019, I had just came on, and I was the Woman of the Year for the Melville Chamber of Commerce.
And well-deserved.
Thank you. And I said, no, give it to someone else. And they said, no, we're giving it to you. And I was taken back. It really made me feel so special that I was looked at that way, new to the environment, and I was received so beautifully.
Well, you're amazing. You have such a great personality. You're so bubbly and sweet, and I'm so glad that I got to meet you through Lori Anne.
Yeah. So. And of course, my family and my boyfriend, John, and just everything that we're getting through this, and everyone's being socially responsible and wearing their masks and washing their hands. And, it's real, it's here. And we are taking care of ourselves and taking care of the person next to us so we can get through this.
But still finding joy. And that's,
every day.
My mantra is just keep finding the joy and be grateful for what we do have and grateful for each other. We have an opportunity in this challenge to really appreciate all the real important things in life, not the crazy stuff that we used to be associated with. Deborah, what are you thankful for?
Oh, of course, first and foremost, my family and their health. If you don't have that, it's not as happy and bubbly anymore. And they're all good, and we're all getting through this COVID.
And you got a new baby?
Oh my goodness, I have a new great niece, and she's like a little peanut. She's so cute. And I am so blessed because our family needed a beautiful blessing at this time. And taking care of, you have to take care of people that need help. And I've been doing a lot of donating and food drives, and it makes me feel grateful that I'm able to do this. I have a great working community.
No, that's Precision Medical
Arts.
Dr. Ridley is fantastic. Yes. The whole team over there is fantastic.
Yes, come visit us.
You do a great. You do all kinds of procedures, right? At Precision.
Yes, we do. We do tummy tucks. Should I just keep going? Yes. Anything you need in plastic surgery.
Yeah.
But we
do
donate.
Injectables.
We do injectables. Also,
I know that's very popular.
She's better at this than I am.
You do
come work with me.
Breast augmentation.
That's right.
So and here's the thing: is if you don't know this, if you read like all the reviews, you'll see that. And I saw that, Anthony. You see on the reviews, everybody mentions how great Deborah is. Oh, amazing! Because you really take good care, and I know because I too was a client, and you were so wonderful. You just made me feel really comfortable. The whole team did, and I love Thomas and Tommy, and everybody was so really great.
Oh, thank you.
And Dr. Cridley did a great job. You can't even see. Yeah, you can't even see.
It's a great crew.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing a coat drive for the holidays. So we're just giving back. And
could you give us the address of where we could bring the coats?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And when's a good time in the hours?
Absolutely. You could bring it to my house. You could bring it to the office.
Well, what's the address for the office for our listeners?
240 Patchogue Yaphank Road in Patchogue. Come down and see us.
And can they drop it off at your Smithtown location?
Smithtown, yes. 267 East Main Street. In Smithtown.
And then your Riverhead one, right? You have one out in Riverhead?
20 Riverlake Avenue.
Good for you. You knew that all on top of your head. I saw you started to sweat a little. I know I was sweating.
I'm not quite used to that Riverhead address yet.
Yeah. So you have a lot of locations that allow them to drop that off. But I know that Precision Medical Arts, they're very, very prolific in giving back as much as they try to.
Yes, we do a lot of charity work as well for the people that are uninsured or people financially unstable. So we really do give back, and that's why I'm very proud to work with them for 25 years now.
Wow, it's in 25 years.
Amazing.
Wow, well,
that shows a lot.
Exactly. Cheers to that.
I might need the whole bottle.
Cheers to that too. Yeah, you may need the whole bottle. We got another one. No worries. So it's really great, and that's what I love about Thanksgiving. Is my favorite holiday out of all of them. Although I don't mind getting presents at Christmas time and Santa, I really appreciate you. So don't take this offensively. But Thanksgiving is my favorite because we get to spend time with each other. Christine Hart, what are you thankful for, my love?
Well, I would echo everything that you guys said regarding family and friends. And one of the things I'm so grateful for is taking the time every day to write my grateful list, because it really just opens up these different experiences and allows so much more abundance to flow with health, relationships, opportunities, seeing things in nature, those kind of things. I love watching the geese fly overhead. And
yes. I love that.
A prescription.
I love it.
And the license plate in front of me was grateful. I love that. So I know it maybe sounds like a cliche and corny, but when we really come from that place of grateful, like how we all voiced everything, we feel great.
We do.
And when you rearrange some of the letters in the word, you get great. So I love looking into words and like finding positive things in the words. That's why I think grateful is such a awesome way to start every single day, writing it, speaking it, and feeling it, that overwhelmed feeling of all is well, all is as it should be.
Absolutely.
So, Christine, I want to tell you something really cute. We were all chatting, so no one was eating. And as soon as you started talking, everybody picked up their forks.
We're eating now. And Christine, I want to share with you, too, that I do grateful. I write my gratefulness. I write 10 things I'm grateful for. I start my day that way. I write that down, and it really starts your day very nicely. And you just find yourself smiling because as you're writing the list, you can't help but start smiling smiling and feeling warm inside. And then you think of all the things that you're really grateful for. And then it's just a great way to start your day. And you're right. It causes you to kind of vibrate at a very higher level. And the days that I miss it and don't do it, there's a big difference. Do you find that yourself?
Absolutely. And my angel cards, I just spread them out. So I wish I was with you.
Do we all get to pick a number? Should we just pick something?
Your angel cards that you're selling with your Hart method. I have your book right here. I'm showing everybody. Is a bundle.
Oh,
you can get this and the cards on Christine's site. Christine, what's the site?
Well, it's still on a work in progress.
That's okay.
It's short, Christine Hart 1414.
That's great.com, and or they can just email you if they want your 21 day guided meditation programs, or as I looked at this version, because you gave me the first copy, it's 2 days. 2 days to guided meditation program. You're in, you're out. I love it. No, it's called the Hart Method, and it's by Christine Hart. Christine, the cards that you're doing, can you pull a card for us?
Yeah. So what you guys can do quickly, there's 44 cards. They're all positive. There's 2 yeses and 2 nos, so you can ask a yes, no.
Oh.
You don't have to say it out loud. Thoughts are energy. So I'm just going to wait maybe 10 seconds. I don't mean to not give you a lot of time, but that should give you hopefully something.
So should we give you our number?
About.
And then you pull that card, and then you'll tell us what it says?
Well, I'm going to pull a card right.
You're going to shuffle, right?
Okay.
And yeah.
Oh yeah. They're all over the place.
Yeah, she's going to
Spread
shuffle.
them out on the table.
You don't get to control this, Linda Marie, as much as you want. Nice try,
number
though.
42.
No.
You must have a favorite number.
The number came to me. I was looking at your Facebook page, and I think our episode might have been 110 and 111, Christine, when we were on first time together.
Stop it.
I think so. So I will have to double check it. I was.
I know why you're saying numbers, because we did angel numbers last time we were together.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so my cards are different.
Okay.
They'll say like unlikely or remain positive, keep going, you're ready. So let's see what I pull for.
I love those.
You guys ready?
We're ready.
So I am pulling.
It's a little hard. Next time we'll do. What are we doing next? What are we doing for December?
I don't know. Can we get through this one?
Let's try. I'm a planner. I have to plan ahead.
That's a job. That's what she does.
Wow, you kind of sound like Anthony. All right, we're skiing now. What are we doing in 5 minutes?
What do you want to do after the show? Any ideas? Anything? I'll talk for you.
He's going back to work.
Oh, not us. Deborah,
Are you guys ready for the card?
We are.
Yeah.
Okay, it's called. It's not called. It says don't stop. So whatever you're moving towards,
it's our love.
You just keep going. Don't stop. Small steps matter. Be gentle. Be at home with yourself where you are right now.
Oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect answer to the question I had.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
A reminder. You have it all. If you need me to pull another one, if that didn't answer your question, I will happily do so.
Deborah, you're up. You have to think of what your question is and then ask Christine to pull a card.
But you don't have to tell us.
No, it's private.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. And for you, Deb, I got remain positive.
Oh, yeah. I like that answer.
My girl.
Ooh. Okay, I'm next.
Especially with what's going on. Okay,
right.
ready?
Ready.
Another one. I'm shuffling and moving.
Linda Marie wanted to make sure you didn't forget about her.
It's not possible.
Why do you always say that?
I don't know.
Your card is trust.
Oh.
And when you trust in the universe, abundance flows. And you are someone who just exudes faith. So I know you have the gift of trust, and that's why good things happen for you, because you let go and you allow.
Thank you so much. That's beautiful.
And Michael?
Oh, Michael. Okay, we got some Michael.
MJ, think
and
about
for
it.
Michael, we have compromise.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
I don't
that
know
make
what's
sense?
going on in your life, but in the word compromise, the word is promise. So promise to see both sides. Promise to see if you could do a win-win. Where do you need to be maybe giving up and giving in or leaning in? And you could say this makes zero sense to me, which is totally normal. But over the next hours, days, within a week, something may come up and you'll be like, oh my God, the card was right.
No, I like that. Even now, that does make sense.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Michael, what are you thankful for?
The food right now.
Oh, thank you.
Just everyone that I've met at this station, my friends, my family, just, honestly, in a year like this, just thankful to be alive and still just persevering through all the dark times, and hopefully better times are ahead.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
that is beautiful. And this is a good team, the JVC team. It's I'm leaning over for anybody to see because I can't see around this monitor, which, by the way, I neglected to hit.
I'll keep you posted on that.
She was distracted.
I was eating. I was like, you put food in front of me. Now you want me to do technical stuff?
Tell everybody what we did on Saturday.
Okay, so last Saturday.
So that talk about something to be thankful for.
Yes.
Wait, I want to start it. So Lori Anne.
Why do you even bother?
I know. So Lori Anne has a beautiful relationship. She's with an incredible man, and they're a beautiful couple together. And they do so many lovely things together, and they appreciate their relationship. And Lori Anne said to me, I want to do something extra special for Anthony. And she wanted to also share it with
Shh, don't tell him.
his brother and his lovely wife. And she said, do you want to come and help me? And I said, absolutely. I'd be happy to come and help you. So we played for the first few hours of the day, and we went on an adventure, and we went around in circles a few times. We'll get to that part too. But they had a gorgeous evening and yummy food, and you go.
Okay, it's my turn?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Okay. So
Do you want to say anything? Do you want to add anything in?
Anthony's too busy laughing. So I had gotten an email, and my son introduced. My son is in the hospitality business. He's a sommelier, as many of you listeners know that because I mention him as often as possible. But he introduced us to, and me specifically, to Michelin restaurants. So there's this Michelin restaurant. It's also the number one of the top 50 restaurants. It's called 11 Madison Park. Unbelievable restaurant. Well, because of the situation we're going through, and because Michelin restaurants work on such a low profit level, they can't really open because you get SWAT teamed by a lot of people serving you. And it's just, if you've never tried it, when you can, you need to go. It's an experience beyond an experience. And the food is, you think a 5-star restaurant is good. This is like skyscrapers higher than that. It is incredible. Like everything is just
the
matched.
experience of walking in the door.
Yeah. From the moment you walk in to the moment you walk out. So they're not able to open, but they did do this, and they sent an email and said, because of course I followed this particular restaurant because it's so yummy. And I wanted to know when they were going to open again, but they do this takeout. And I was so excited, and they have a pickup in Manhattan, a pickup in Brooklyn, a pickup in, I think it's Syosset, and then in Southampton. Well, it's actually East Hampton. And
there's a difference.
There is.
On a Saturday.
Yeah. Anyway.
In the fall.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. We'll get to that as well. So
timing.
I'm spatially challenged. So I decided to order this meal to go on a Saturday. And my man, he likes to golf. So while he was golfing, Linda Marie and I went and took the trip out east to go pick up the takeout. So we take the trip out, and you can jump in now with the trip part, because
Are you sure?
It wasn't my fault that we kept going around in circles.
So we were chatting and giggling quite a bit. Go figure.
You giggle weird.
And we might have missed a few exits, but I knew where we were going because she kept telling me the whole time we're going to Southampton, which was not the case.
Oh, boy.
Again, the Hamptons.
It's a Hampton. One is the other.
Those 2 miles can be 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, apparently, we found that out.
So she did start to get into a little bit of a sweat and a panic when we had only 12 minutes left to be able to pick up the food.
Because you had to pick it up between 12 and 1,
Yes,
and it was
yes.
like 1:45, and I'm like, oh my God, they're going to leave with our food.
They won't. So
Yeah, giggling, and then before you know it, you're in Montauk.
Well, I had a couple of good places we could have stopped there.
Of course you do.
And I bet you guys were starving.
She didn't feed me.
I know.
You know.
I
I kept trying.
I said, no, we're on a task. We have to get there. So we did get there. And
Could have let me to the cheese store.
And it was, no, you couldn't. There was no time for that. So there was this adorable little truck that had signs all over it that said Madison 11. And there was a handsome young man there. And he had all these beautiful little cooler bags.
It's 11 Madison.
11 Madison
Okay.
Park, whatever. Just go. It's delicious.
Well, they'll
When
make
it opens again. They will, I know. No, I apologize. What'd you say?
No problem, Marie Linda.
Thank you. All right, we have to wrap up.
Well, we can continue the discussion to let them know what happened, because there were a couple adventures that we took while we were doing that. By the way, if you ever want to know where to go or where to get little nashis and cakes and stuff like that, we'll talk more about this in the second half. But Linda Marie knows everything. So if you want a specific thing, she knows where you can get it and the finest that you can find. So please stay tuned with us. We're going to come back in a few minutes. Facebook friends, stay there. Hang on.
Enjoy your lunch.
Enjoy your lunch. We're enjoying ours, and we will be right back. You are listening to Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back to Healthy Lifestyle with Lori Anne. I am Lori Anne, and I am here in the studio with the the lovely Linda Marie Paul, and the beautiful, lovely, talented, gorgeous Guests Deborah Albion. And on the phone is our lovely Christine Hart, who is just like, she is her name, full of heart. And we are having a really good time here on Healthy Lifestyle. By the way, if you have any questions, comments, or ideas you'd like to share with us, please drop us a line on Facebook, or you can email us at healthylifestylewithla@gmail.com. And of course, follow us on social media at Healthy Lifestyle with LA. In the meantime, let's go back to the story where we left off. We left off at the last episode. We left off at, I've always wanted to do that. All I hear is Christine laughing. Okay, so we left off. We were heading down. We were going to go pick up this food.
So we got to Madison 11 Park. No. And there was this, and they were on the train station, and all these beautiful cooler bags were all lined up, and this adorable guy came over. Lori Anne picked up her bag, and we put it in the back of the car, and the adventure started to head back. And it was so beautiful. So it came in this gorgeous little thermal
reusable bag,
yeah, reusable bag. It came with, where's the cheese grater? It came with a cheese grater.
There's the cheese grater.
We use that today for our pot.
We have to talk about the cheese grater. What's so special about the cheese grater?
No, it's so, and look, so what did they give you the cheese
It's a beautiful,
for?
so.
Isn't that nice? What did you need this for?
So the meal incorporated a beautiful chicken.
Yeah.
And inside the skin of the chicken, they had put this stuffing, which had truffle in it. It was unbelievable. But that was all wrapped up, all nice, and tucked in the brown paper bag that was wrapped up with a rope was a thermometer. So they gave us a thermometer as well. And then they gave us a butternut squash, half a butternut squash wrapped in seaweed. And then that's what the grater was for, because you put egg. What do they call it? It's cured egg. Yep. You would, after you cooked it, you put that on top, and cured egg is a little salty, so it really matched and paired very nicely with the butternut squash. Then they had this really beautiful dish of potato gratin. Gorgeous. It was unbelievable. And then they had this beautiful, you ever see those apple pies that look like a flower? It was one of those little apple pies. I mean, it was everything soup to nuts, and all the little things that you had to add were in little containers that they had, and they gave you instructions, and they also gave you a copy of the menu. And I agree with you, they should have given us 4.
Yeah, because it was a dinner for 4, and it would have been lovely to have the menu presented at each place.
Right.
I think that would have been a nice touch.
So and Linda Marie
they gave you a salad.
And they gave that's right. Yeah. They gave a beautiful salad with this beautiful like lemon vinaigrette that went on top of it, and everything was so amazingly delicious, wasn't it, Anthony? It was really good.
Anthony? Pressure's on.
Excellent. But you forgot about the flan, too.
Oh, well.
My gosh.
The flan didn't come with that?
An Italian flan cheesecake.
No, it was actually a Costa Rican.
I meant to say that, yes.
Yes.
It was delicious.
So Ileana, Joe's... Anthony's brother Joe is married to Ileana. Ileana is from Costa Rica, and she makes this flan, which is
amazing.
It's like a cheesecake flan. It's unbelievable. So Anthony kind of suggested that maybe she might make that, and so she did. So we had the apple pie and we had the flan. So we had a little apple pie left over because everybody was kind of going to the flan. But back to us. So we went to travel to do the decorations for the table as well.
And then I was concerned that we weren't going to get back in time. So I'm like a butterfly. I'll flit and flitter, and we can, wherever the road takes us. I would take my younger nieces and nephews when they were younger, and I take them at maybe 8 a.m, and we were going to go on one adventure, and before you know it, we went on 8 adventures, and I'd bring them home. I'd bring them home at 11 o'clock at night, and I would be in a lot of trouble.
There you go.
But they were safe. They were with me, and their children would never. I love their children. I would protect their children as if they were my own. So they were always good. And but I would always be in trouble. Go figure. I just don't know how it all happens. So I told her there's an amazing cheese shop in Sag Harbor, which I love, but we didn't have time to go there. But she really wanted to go. We were in a circle, and Lori Anne kept saying, "No, but I think we have time." And I'm like, "No, we don't." And she drew it like 4 times
around the circle.
Yeah,
because see, if I went to the right, we would have been able to go to the cheese shop. So I wanted to give her an opportunity to change her mind.
No.
So I went around the circle a couple of times, but then she got really frustrated with me, so I had to go. I got in trouble.
She did. But I did take her on adventures along the way. So.
Oh my God, those cookies
my
were
God,
off
they
the hook.
amazing?
They were about this big. They were from which bakery?
Levon's, which is in New York City, but they have a place here in Waynescott.
Oh my God! Other than the attitude-y person who was behind the counter,
Maybe she was having a bad day.
Okay, we'll go with that. In the meantime, the other woman thankfully waited on me, and she was nice. This girl, woof. But the cookies were unbelievable.
Amazing.
That bread that we got for the appetizer.
So those are all flatbreads. They make one with, which is my most favorite, artichoke hearts and a little Gruyere cherries, and it's so crispy. It's delicious. You don't even have to heat it up; just eat it the way it is. And then we had another one for Lori Anne because she loves a little bit more salty, and that one I think had some olives on it.
It had olives,
and
Kalamata olives
Yep.
and goat cheese, and it was unbelievable. We had that for appetizer with some cheese and crackers. You'll see in the pictures because I'll post them up on the Healthy Lifestyle with LA Facebook.
And then another favorite place of mine is the Round Swamp Farms, which they opened up another location in Bridgehampton. Their original location is in East Hampton, and that one is the one that you must go to because that one's just incredible.
Yeah.
But we picked up some beautiful cheeses, some cheese sticks.
Those cheese sticks were off the hook. You were right.
Yeah.
She's like, you must have that.
I threw it, putting stuff in her basket.
She just put stuff in my basket.
I did.
We spent the whole time, and I was like, yeah, all right, I guess I'm getting this. And so
some gourds and pumpkins.
Gourds and pumpkins. And then as we were driving, she would make me pull over, and all of a sudden she'd be foresting through and cutting pieces of trees down and stuff like that because we wanted to make sure the table was colorful. Little did we know when we got back to my house, I had all those colors on my property.
Said, I know your house has everything. She said, no, I don't. And her home is beautiful, and she has.
thank you.
It was just the epitome of fall at your house. Every color was there, and we found beautiful daisies still in the planter because they were just tucked
those
away
are my
in the
favorite.
sunshine.
And thank you for bringing daisies for
You're
me
welcome.
today for the table. And I know, Christine, when she delivered your food to you, she gave you a flower too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. She's very detail oriented. You got everything we have, so it's a good thing. But
grapes, she got a tangerine, everything.
Yeah. It was like adventures we've had without the stopping at TJ Maxx out there, which
I
wanted to. I wanted to so badly, but I also felt guilty to do it without you, so we didn't do it.
That's
That
the
is
reason
the
why
best
we did
TJ
it.
Maxx, the one in Bridgehampton.
It really is.
I mean, what do we have? 2 baskets full.
Oh my God!
And
So
we were hand carrying.
We were coming back from Montauk because we spent.
We shop our way back from Montauk.
We do shop our way back. So we spent a weekend together, and we were on our way back. And it was when they first reopened everything. Right? It was the first day TJ Maxx was open. They had everything on sale, and there was a line, and we waited online, and we got it
with great anticipation.
With great anticipation. We were just so excited to actually shop in a store. So we felt like big girls. And so we go inside, and she's shopping on one side, and I'm perusing through the store, and I find a couple of things that I know she was talking to me about, and I said, you got to come now. And she's like, all right. So she puts the 27 pieces of clothing that she had already picked up down in her basket, and we go to the other side.
And we pick up a couple of flamingos for the yard, an angel, a goose,
a duck, a goose.
Yeah.
Oh, we picked up that. We literally, it was duck goose, yes. We literally had 2 of those carts filled to the point where they were so filled we were also carrying stuff, and we needed help to get back to the car. Yes. And there's a picture actually of all the stuff that we had. We were so excited. And then Deborah looks at me.
It was the best shopping day ever.
She looks at me and she goes, now you have to fit in the car. And if anybody knows me, I'm good with that puzzle. I'm like, I got this.
Of course, she had to organize the whole car, how
pull
the
everything
packages
out.
go. Yeah, it was a great day.
You'll pack this up tonight.
I will. I will pack this all up. And of course, Linda Marie, you brought little containers because, you know,
always have to.
You would, of course, think of everything. So, because we even have dessert here.
Yeah, so tell me when we're ready for dessert. We do have, I have to give a shout out to the Starbucks in Massapequa on Merrick Road, because when I walked in the door, I told them, I apologize in advance, I'm going to torture you. And she said, no, you won't. I said, no, I will.
You're the only person in the world who could torture somebody and they walk away and they're like, bye, come again.
They're like, bye, thanks, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again. So they were wonderful to me.
It's hard to say no to you, Linda Marie. You're getting that, Deborah, right? It's kind of hard to say no to you too. So, hey, wait a minute.
But
so is
for the better
Christine,
good.
all of us,
Yes.
for the better good. So I think we
good.
should do dessert.
Are you ready for dessert?
Because if we don't, we're going to,
Sure.
our listeners and our viewers are going to miss out.
So we have our homemade cannolis, sfiadelle. We have espresso today, and then we have a
And
little
truffles?
sambuca. We have lovely little liqueur truffles. We have grapes, tangerines, because what Italian home doesn't have fruit
The
at
fruit.
the end of dessert. And then I
pass
have
that
a little
over.
Baileys, and of course we have sambuca with 3 coffee beans. And they were so nice to give me 21 coffee beans so that everyone can have 3 beans in their sambuca.
Yeah. She actually made them count them out. I'm not joking.
I believe that.
Well, it
What
can't
is
be
it?
off. All right, I'm going to go.
So, and while she's making the coffee, I just want to remind you again, Facebook fans here, we got the Hart method. We have the book. You have to go get it. It's so good. If you want to or are interested in learning how to do the meditation is really good when we're going through times that we're going through. And really something to be thankful for is to be able to meditate. And this is a great way to start your gratitude.
Sambuca?
Gratitude is
Baileys.
also involved in this, right, Christine?
Everyone's having
I
espresso?
feel free-
Christine, get your espresso out. I gave you a little espresso also. And you have a little bottle of Sambuca and you have a little bottle of Bailey's because I didn't know which way you wanted to go. You have your bottle of wine. I hope you drank that with lunch. I can't hear you, so someone tell me what she's saying.
Oh, no. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Espresso?
Really, as you know, appreciate that you mentioned my book because I really put my heart and soul into it. And I think anyone who's interested in living their best version for their best life would really benefit from checking out my book, only because I only put in there what helped me, and my life has changed drastically because of meditation.
Yeah, mine too. I totally agree with you. It gets rid of a lot of noise in your head, and it lets you really see what's important. It answers a lot of questions when you're quieting your brain and you have those questions. The answers seem to come during meditation, and it usually comes at the end of my meditation is when I get a lot of my answers. And my big dream actually came out of a meditation recently. I was doing a month of gratitude in October, and I have my big dream. I understand what my purpose is, and my purpose is to help other people find their purpose, help them set their foundation, and then send them off to soar to success. So I think it's really great to do meditation and try to put that in your life. I mean, I do Kundalini yoga, which is a type of meditation, and my good friend here, Deborah, was supporting me one day, and my man Anthony, he was supporting me. So they all come into the house and they sit there and they had never seen Kundalini yoga. So Kundalini yoga is a combination of movement and chanting and the meditative process. It's kind of different. It's a really good introduction to meditation because while you're chanting, you're actually distracting yourself, and the movements kind of distract your brain from all the other things it thinks about. So you can't do more than one thing at a time. So Deborah,
Really? You can't do that? What?
No, ask Anthony. He stops. And you stop in the mid-sentence when you're trying to write down a note. Stop it.
Different.
So, Deborah,
that's part of my
tell
brain.
the story about meditating.
Yeah, so me and Anthony are laying on the mats, and Lori Anne went to go get the speaker, and me and Ann are just like, all right, we just want to fall asleep, take a nap. And then we're like, oh, Lori Anne, did you find it? Oh, good. Okay. Then we can't stop laughing. So we're doing the chanting, and, it's hard. Like in the beginning, you don't feel comfortable with it, with meditation.
Yeah, no. The
or
chanting
the
is uncomfortable,
Kundalini.
yeah.
So, but after you do it a couple of times, you start to get it.
Yeah.
And when you do get to that freedom point where you can let everything go, it is an unbelievable feeling.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it is good. But it was very funny because I went upstairs, like you had said, to get the speaker so that you could hear a lot of the stuff. So, if you don't know it, it's okay. You just start listening to it. It's about being exposed and taking the time for yourself. And all I hear is giggling. And the two of them are downstairs hysterical. And I'm standing at the time. I don't know. You would have piped right right in there, Linda Marie. So at the time, I'm standing at the top of the stairs and I'm going, really? And they're just hysterical down there. And I come back in and they try to straighten up. But as I go back into the chanting, they're still giggling. And it's so funny because they're giving each other's eyes. And I'm like, all right. So, but it was that they did it. And I was very proud of them. It was so funny. And Anthony was sitting there going, my arms hurt. I don't want to do this anymore. My arms hurt. It was very funny.
It was a good.
But thankful that you tried. Ladies, what are we supposed to do with this? So you have to walk us through. Does Michael have his?
He didn't want any, but that's okay. So no Sambuca for Michael, or Bailey's or espresso.
No drink?
No, it's okay. So
no coffee?
Always.
Oh, okay.
Past, present, future. It's 3 espresso beans in your Sambuca always.
Right.
And we'll just cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Again, family and friends.
Cheers. Family, friends.
And good health.
Christine.
Yeah. You can put it in your espresso. You can drink it. Little Bailey's, of course. Enjoy, because that's always so yummy to have. And then we have our cannolis. We have liqueur-filled truffles, because you always need a little chocolate after dinner. And some Sviadel. Nothing? Yeah? What are you having? And some have sugar, some have no sugar. I'll come back.
You gave me 4 beans.
One of the beans fell, so I wasn't sure where it went. So you got the bean.
You have to try. You have to try these little truffles. They're ridiculous.
Abundance for all of us.
There you go. I like it.
Try the truffle.
Yeah, the truffles are good, and they're all different. Some are
my God,
pink champagne. There's
so thankful for all our listeners. Thankful for Michael, Christine, Linda Marie, Deborah. You guys are the best. You're the bomb. Anthony.
Thank you.
I love you. You know that. And I haven't met you yet, Deb, but I like your voice. You're like real.
She is.
I know, sometimes to a fault, Christine, but that's okay.
No, I'm the same. Are you an Aquarian by any chance?
I am on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces.
Wow.
She's actually
one in Aquarius.
What, you are Capricorn in Aquarius?
I'm on the cusp, but I'm totally identifying as Aquarian.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, Deborah is 1 day older than me. We realized
we were in the same hospital at the same time.
We were in the same nursery at the same time.
Isn't that crazy?
Cool.
We were probably planning meeting later on in life. And,
Absolutely.
And we just had to give the world time to get used to the fact that we were actually going to be together.
Let me tell you, though, she was a screamer in that nursery.
Hey, don't start.
Were the hands going?
That wasn't me.
Oh, wait. I want to tell you one more amazing thing about Lori Anne. She was just interviewed by Jack Canfield for Chicken Soup of the Soul. And I was the East Coast technical advisor. So if anybody knows me, I'm technologically challenged. So it's pretty funny.
Great. No, you did great. You were. It was so good to have you there.
It's real. But he was so lovely, and she gave such a great interview. And at the end, he said to her that he wished that he could keep talking to her, and that it didn't have to end. And I just thought that was so
what a
beautiful.
Nice compliment.
Yeah.
And that was so funny because I got to sit and watch, and I had her little Missy on my lap, and we sat the whole time and we watched it. But Lori Anne is the hands, and I was like, oh boy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. When you see the interview, it's like
so
all you see is me with the hands
but
going.
But
that's how I talk.
Yeah,
that's how I talk. And
it was a great interview, and it was so inspiring to sit there and to listen and to hear it and all the things that you do. You do the show every day, but there's so much more that makes you, and you are so dynamic, and you bring so much, not only to the people you love, but to your clients and to the people that look to you for help and for support. I mean, all of us here, you've helped all of us in some way or another. Christine, she did a book. She's an international publisher. People
she is
around the world. How amazing is that?
She is an international publisher. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, and thank you for that.
And Lori Anne, I sat here and I heard the story, and she's the person who propelled you and helped you to get to where you are. So
I wouldn't have made that book without Lori Anne, and I'll say that every single time.
I was listening to one of the episodes of Dr. Fitterman. Is that right?
Yes, Dr. Fitterman.
So that was a great interview. I really enjoyed talking with him. And, you would think that if you listen to sometimes maybe some science episodes, they could be, maybe not as interesting. But you have a way of speaking to, he's given us the 3 minutes. Ugh.
Oh, my goodness, already?
It goes so fast. I don't understand it. Anyway, so you made the interview so enjoyable, and I enjoyed listening to him and Northwell, you guys go, and because it's amazing work that they're doing.
I have to tell you, I'm so lucky. First of all, they're a sponsor of our show, and I'm so grateful for that. I know. Oh, really? But they also come on the show, and the doctors, one after the other.
Know.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't know.
Way to pay attention, Linda Marie. They come on the show, and Allie, I love Allie. She gets all the doctors for me and lines them up. She works for Northwell.
Allie.
She's the best. And she was just transferred to Lenox Hill to do their PR stuff. So it's great. But they bring doctor after doctor. They really have passion and heart. They really care about
nice
people.
To listen to him.
And what I love about it is they want to educate. And that's like one of the underlying basis here is just to educate and let people, make them aware of things that they may not have been aware of or exposed to allow them to get more information on it. So
no pressure, 2 minutes.
So thank you. Yeah, I got that. But thank you for the backup. But they do great. I've lost control again.
You're like Howard Stern and Robin.
5 minutes. Oh, did you fake out now? Was it really 5 minutes? The ref is here.
So we So we have really great people who come on the show from Northwell. They really care. And so if you ever really need help, the Northwell system is really good. And their doctors are really, really to their heart, really, really invested in giving patients the best care. And they have new cancer centers and things like that. So I'm really fortunate to have them. And thank you for saying that because, you always wonder and you want it to be interesting and informative. And I think that's important and also have fun. And that's why I love having you guys on.
And to make sure we say hello to the gentleman who runs the airport today because he was lovely.
Oh, yes, very much.
Yeah, and it's so exciting. I mean, I never knew. I lived on Long Island my whole life. Who knew that there's a radio show, a studio in MacArthur Airport?
Yeah, Long Island News Radio comes out of here.
And so many people get to give so much to the world.
Yeah, it really is. And I'm very blessed, and I'm so thankful for John for giving me the opportunity to have this show. So I'm thankful for all of you. Thank you to the listeners, and thank you for joining us today on Healthy Lifestyle.
Oh, does that mean it's over?
Yeah, it's over. My heart is lifted by sharing this time with all of you. And thank you, Linda Marie, for cooking this amazing feast that we have.
Amazing.
Deborah, amazing that you came and joined with us and contributed so well. Anthony, thanks for sitting in so quietly. He doesn't want anybody to know. And thank you guys. I know time is limited, so sharing your time with us is really meaningful, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of you. So thank you guys so very much. And, remember to do something nice for other people. We're in that thankful time of November, so, a lot of gratitude to everyone. Try doing that gratitude journal every morning. Just 10 things you're grateful for. Start your day that way and see what happens. If you do it for 21 days, it becomes a habit.
Can't wait to read your book and get the cards, Christine.
Oh,
on your
yes.
website.
She is going to buy that.
Love you.
Christine, thank you.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too. Linda Marie, thank you so much.
You're
Deborah,
welcome.
Thank you. As always,
Lori.
Michael, you're the best. And thank you. We will talk to you soon. See you next time. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.